Hello humans, I'm the Alien Doctor, but you could call me Alien, and welcome back to another video here on the Pinacraft Season 2 Survival Realm. This is episode 11, and in the previous episode, we of course worked on the Guardian Farm Mega Base thing. However, to start off with, we are not going to be working on our Guardian Farm base. We're going to be doing something slightly unrelated. So if you've been watching my Twitch live streams or stream, then you might know what this place is, but basically it is the beginnings of a dual spawner farm. So here we have a cave spider spawner, and then if we head over to this side, we have also got a zombie spawner. So what I am doing is basically making a farm where they all get taken to this trident killer right here. Although it would appear since the update, the trident has in fact despawned because that is a bug in this new update. It's very annoying. However, either way, the idea is that obviously the cave spiders will get pushed up here and then down into here. We'll have the zombies converted to a drowned and then get killed. The reason we're converting the zombies to a drowned is because then we have a chance of getting copper ingots, which is very useful. The reason we're farming cave spiders is so that we can obviously get their string, and we can use their string to get ourselves wool. And we can use that wool to craft beds, which we can then use to blow up parts of the nether to get netherite. Because in case you haven't noticed, we're looking a lot more diamondy than I would like. It would be very cool to have netherite at some point. That's kind of why we're farming the cave spider. So I am going to get on with this farm and yeah, basically finish it up. Okay, so not that long after I recorded that last clip, and we have finally finished up this dual spawner. Also, I'm getting a lot of lag at the moment, as you can tell by that trident killer. So yeah, lag is a thing that is very much existing for me. Now, something that I'm noticing is occasionally the spiders are actually dying on the magma, as you saw then. However, seeing as we only really want the drops, that's not really a massive issue. The other thing is we are playing on 1.17.30. This is my first full episode in the new version, which means that we don't get the looting 3 effect from trident killers, which is a shame. But yeah, as you can see here, we've just got some basic storage, and something that we do actually get from this is the armor. So if a zombie spawns with armor, it actually pops off when it gets converted to a drowned, and so we're collecting full sets of armor, which means we can smelt down the iron and the gold to obviously get ourselves gold and iron nuggets, which is really nice. And yeah, we've just got some probably temporary storage, but yeah. And as you can see here, we have already got an absolute ton of string. And copper as well, which we're going to need for the base. And rotten flesh, which we can't really do anything with, but we still have it anyway. And yeah, overall, I am really happy with this farm. It turns out cave spiders can in fact climb magma blocks, as we saw just then, which I didn't think they could. So I put buttons on the walls and stuff, and they're still climbing it. I don't know how to stop them. So if anyone knows how to stop cave spiders from climbing blocks, then please do let me know in the comment section down below, because I do not know. And obviously, remember, this is Bedrock Edition, so don't tell me things for Java. In this episode, I don't actually want to work on the base / Guardian Farm. In this episode, I actually want to do something else. So as you can see right here, we have 2 netherite ingots and 1 scrap that has been given to us. So what I want to do is get some more. So I obviously built that cave spider farm for the string that we could get to use for wool, to use for beds. So we're going to get all this string, we're going to craft it down into wool, which is obviously giving us 43 wool. I'm going to check my chests to see if we have any more string. Okay, so I've got all the string and stuff that we have. So I'm then going to craft this all into wool first of all, and then we're going to craft all of that into beds, and we need more wood. But basically, the plan is that we use this for netherite mining, because we need netherite. And obviously we could use TNT. I have actually crafted up some TNT in between episodes, so we are going to get some TNT and use that as well. However, beds have a larger blast radius, so yeah, we're going to be mostly using beds here, because obviously beds is the thing that we can farm. We don't have a gunpowder farm, so we can't farm gunpowder or TNT. Okay, here we go. Here is basically all the beds that we can craft. We'll just leave the rest of the materials in like this chest or something. So I have also crafted up this TNT with all the gunpowder we have, so that's like all we can craft in terms of TNT. So not a whole load. So I headed here to the shopping districts because we need life insurance. You see, I really don't want to do this if I don't have at least 3 spare totems. So as you can see here, I've obviously got a totem in my offhand, and we've got these 3 spare ones because I don't want to die. So I don't really know where people have already been netherite mining. Anyway, let's head down here, and I suppose if we just make our way to y equals 15, where is there not a massive lava lake? Wow, I mean right here there isn't a massive lava lake, so let's make our way down to y equals 15 on this like a little patch of land. Okay, so here we are, y equals 15, and let's do this like slightly organized. So let's have like one path, and people been here? Okay, people have been near here, but people haven't been here, so that should be okay if we just mine that way. Yeah, okay, no one's been there. Okay, so here we go. We have a shop. It is not the most beautiful shop, I will admit, but that's kind of not what it's trying to be. Yeah, I went for like a... I don't know what you call this. This feels to me like a very 2014 sort of Minecraft build, if you get what I mean. Like, certainly not the modern build style that most people use, very basic. But what can I say? I'm a pretty basic builder, I'm gonna be honest. So, yeah, I don't know. I think this kind of works out well. So my idea here is, because we need diamonds, okay? I'm just going to say it straight away. We need some diamonds. So my idea here is that we can basically sell just whatever we have. So let's start off by putting down a crafting table here and then getting a ton of chests, because all these chests are going to have all sorts of various stock in, or at least that's the idea. They don't have to be specifically, like the stock will rotate and stuff. Some things may be stocked forever, some things may just never return. That's kind of the idea. This place is kind of going to be like just a place where I can dump random things and sell them. That's kind of my idea. And I have done exactly that. So these chests up here are still empty. However, we've got 1 stack for 1 diamond, and that's just a ton of oak plank. Yeah, oak planks. These are a pain to get, so these probably won't come back in stock once they're gone. We've obviously got assorted flowers, so we've got some cornflowers, we've got some poppies, some dandelions, and these are just, I put in here DM alien for another type. If you want another type, you can. and that's just a stack for a diamond for the sugarcane, because we had sugarcane growing all around the island and I wasn't using it for anything, and I don't think I'll be using it for anything. So yeah, I figured I might as well just sell it. I ended up just gathering up a ton of leaves, so we got a stack and a half for 1 diamond here. Just because, yeah, leaves something which I can get fairly easily. And then obviously fish, which I imagine will be the most popular thing in this shop right now. And over here, we've then got 32 for 1 diamond, and this is obviously just cactus, because I don't actually need any more cactus after we've made all of the cyan glass that we already have, because we have already made enough cyan glass now. So we actually don't need any more cactus or any more blue dye or anything like that, which is really useful because we're probably not going to be using any more cyan glass. So yeah, we can kind of sell this cactus without really having any issues. So now I'm just going to show you a quick clip, because at the time of recording, yesterday it was my birthday. So Pinacraft, who unfortunately couldn't make it at the time, Skull and Toad basically all built something on my island, and they all wanted to show me and get my reaction and stuff. So yeah, I will roll those clips right now.
Okay, so you haven't seen it yet. You probably have.
I've seen
it's
like
pretty hard to miss.
I've seen like little glimpses of it. I was trying not to look at, like, I was recording a like montage or something, and I was coming over from my dual spawner farm.
That noise you heard is right there.
I knew it was you.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Wait, how long has this been here?
A while. Like a
I
week.
knew. I came in here this morning and I heard it and I was like, oh yeah, I should really figure that out. I was just gonna leave it. Well,
I put that in other people's bases too, so you're not the only one.
Wait, Alien.
yeah.
I have a question about a certain portion of. So the farm.
Yes. Which one?
Wait, let me find it.
There's dirt all around. Oh, and you've changed to my skin.
Skull.
I think you two are planning something.
A skull.
What?
It says in chat.
Okay.
you do
Okay, never mind. I understand all your terms perfectly fine now. Thanks for the explanation. Wow.
I like how we were on the same page for that.
I know.
Without any planning.
I don't know what you're doing, but it's very sus. Right. Firework display. Ooh. Oh my god, what?
You doctor, but
that genuinely made me jump.
Look at it. Look at Toad.
Toad is just Steve for me.
Oh, wait.
He's like a.
Here.
Now you're lava. Now you're Steve.
What?
It's really weird. Skins are so weird for me, and I've got that only allow trusted skins off as well.
I have the best. Like, this is the best skin ever.
The plan was we were gonna have like a bunch of people crammed in there, and we're gonna have like 5 people jump out and all do the intro. But
I'll do the intro. Nice. Well, thanks.
Wait,
What's
let me
in here?
relog. You need to see my skin.
Ooh, there's a shortcut and a cake.
But you gotta eat the cake first.
Oh my gosh. Oh, wait, hang on. I can't see. There we go. Oh my. That is amazing. So my food hasn't gone down
The copper
yet.
was donated by Pinate, and yeah, I donated the totems. and
Oh,
conduits.
I have already broken something. There we go.
Hey, he ate
Oh,
it all.
wow. Yeah, thank you. This is actually really useful. Totems, because I die a lot. Dark Prismarine, because, like, Guardian Base. Conduits, because Guardian Base. And then copper, which I needed for my base. So thank you.
like diamonds. Okay, I'll just take
Oh,
those.
and diamonds. We'll just real quickly grab those. Store them in my ender chest. So a massive thank you to Toad, Penape, and Skull for building that thing and, of course, giving me my my birthday presents. That is very nice of them, and all 3 of their channels will, of course, be linked in the description down below, so make sure to go subscribe and check them out and all that good stuff. So obviously they gave us some copper. So this is all the copper they gave us, plus a little bit extra. So basically, this is all the copper I have to my name right now. This also includes ones that I've got from places like the Drown Farm and things like that. So this isn't just what they gave us. And I think we should figure out what the best way to actually oxidize this stuff is, like what the fastest way is, because I have not actually done that yet. And I haven't seen any videos about it, or, well, I saw Exumavoid's video, but then I forgot it. And, you know, it's more fun testing things out yourself, so I'm going to figure out what is the quickest way to oxidize this copper. So I may have lied in that last clip. I do know a little bit about copper, so I do know that if you place it in blocks like this with like it all next to each other, and then turn up your random tick speed like I have right here, this is actually going to take longer to oxidize than just a piece of copper by itself. Does random tick speed actually affect it? I thought it did. Yeah, there we go. It still takes absolutely ages though, doesn't it? Jeez. But yeah, you can see here, this is already on the 2nd stage, or the 3rd stage now, whereas the copper that's all placed next to each other hasn't even began oxidizing yet. Yeah, look, so that's finished, and this is what we need, the fully oxidized copper. And yeah, this normal copper hasn't even finished because it's all in a group. So now I want to figure out what a good distance is for putting them apart. So we're going to put 2 like this. We're then going to have just a ton more space, and then put 2 like this, then like this, then like this, with 4 blocks apart. And you can see there, it actually looks like 4 blocks apart is the sweet spot, perhaps, or maybe it's 3. Well, it's definitely not those 2. It's definitely either that one or that one. By the looks of things, it's actually 4 blocks apart is the best place to put it. However, I do just want to test that a little bit further. So 1, 2, and then 4 like this. Obviously, I could do some fancy stuff to do with command blocks to actually place them all in at the same time, but that's too fancy. we were fine doing this method. Okay, so I think having them 4 blocks apart is probably the best way to do this by the looks of things. Also, turning it with random tick speed creates insane amounts of lag. Jeez. So yeah, I believe that having them 4 blocks apart is the quickest way to do things, which is kind of what I assumed, but I didn't know it for certain, so it's good to actually finally know that. Okay, so the next thing I want to test is to do with water. So as you can see here, we've just got an area, you know, that's just empty, and then an area filled with water. So we'll just place this one here, and then this one here quickly. Turn up our random tick speed, and then see if it actually affects it at all. Interesting. So placing them in water seems to do it quicker. So as you can see, I've gone ahead and placed even more of this copper. And we also had a couple of fully oxidized copper, so we've now got 3 fully oxidized copper to be exact. And yeah, we're kind of like running out of space because well, we're not running out of space, and we actually need to do this one real quickly. There we go. There's that. But yeah, anyway, so we're not really running out of space, but my idea is to try and build it in the area where it's going to be loaded when we're working on the bunker, basically. And actually, it does look like I can go a lot more that way. From placing down that copper, we also ended up getting back 4 copper ore from drowns that we killed, 3 drowned heads, 3 nautilus shells, and like 3 tridents as well. So we've, yeah, actually got a pretty decent amount of stuff just from placing down that. And by the way, it took like an hour in total or something, and we've still got 2 and over a half stacks of copper to go through. But at least we do have a little bit of oxidized copper now, which is of course good. So I had actually recorded like quite a lot more stuff for this episode to do with fixing this thing, because some recent Bedrock Edition updates, 1.17.30, broke the Trident Killer. And yeah, I made like an entire video or segment of this video actually fixing this place up. However, you're going to have to wait until the next episode now, because this episode has unfortunately run out of time. So thank you ever so much for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe today to join the Alien Empire. I'll see you in the next video coming soon. Bye.